Hello and welcome to EverWhite. Today we would like to show you how to install an EverWhite resurfacing panel. When installing an EverWhite panel, it is recommended you have acetone, rags, glass cleaner, and a marker. When installing an EverWhite panel, it is important to do some surface preparation. To achieve proper adhesion of the resurfacing panel, thoroughly clean the existing board surface with water. Remove all chalk, ink, or tape residue from the existing board, paying close attention to the corners of the board. For two-piece boards, try to remove the seam strip to clean thoroughly. Finally, clean the existing board once more using acetone instead of water. The board must be fully dry before proceeding with installation. Before the final installation, it is important to do a dry fitting. Before removing the release liner, position the panel on the existing board and find the best position for the panel within the frame. Rest the lower edge of the resurfacing panel on the top edge of the chalk or marker tray. If the board that is about to be resurfaced has a gap behind the chalk or marker tray, steel shims can be placed over the gap so the resurfacing panel can rest on the tray. Be sure to remove or push aside map rail clips or any other items that would interfere with a smooth installation. If the frame is tight around the resurfacing panel, use a rubber mallet to nudge the frame outward for some extra room. If mounting two or more panels adjacent to each other on an existing board, use a marker to mark where one resurfacing panel ends and the next begins. Leave no more than 1/4 of an inch gap between the panels. The seam strip provided will cover the gap once the panels are installed. Now that we have dry fitted the panel, it's time to start the installation. After verifying proper fit of the panel, hold the resurfacing panel upright and rest the bottom edge of the panel on the ground. Remove the release liner from the adhesive backing. Carefully lift the panel while leaning it away from the existing board. Set the bottom edge of the resurfacing panel on the top edge of the tray of the board being resurfaced. Slightly bend the resurfacing panel in an arc away from the existing board to prevent premature adhesion. Do not allow the panel to bend too much or the panel will crease. Make sure the bottom corners of the panel are aligned within the frame of the existing board and press the bottom of the panel against the board. Before pressing more of the resurfacing panel against the board, make sure the bottom is thoroughly adhered by running your hands against the panel in an upward horizontal motion. This prevents air bubbles from being trapped under the panel. Slowly relax the arc of the panel. Continue running your hands in a horizontal motion over the panel, moving your hands upward toward the top of the board in small increments. The upper corners of the panel should be the last areas to be adhered. Run your hands across the whole panel after it is in place to ensure proper adhesion. After the panel is installed, peel back the protective layer of the writing surface. If applicable, apply the adhesive seam strip to the gap between the panels by peeling the liner and exposing the adhesive. Press the seam strip over the gap from the bottom up. If you'd like to reduce the length of the seam strip, tin snips can be used to cut the seam strip. EverWhite is proud to provide this video to make the installation process as easy as possible. If you have any questions, please contact an EverWhite customer service representative. Thank you.